Alright, welcome to the daily market analysis for 3 May. What we're going to do is go over updates to the market since last night and also setups we see happening tonight going into tomorrow. So first pair we're going to cover is going to be EC. Alright, on the daytime frame, we have a huge W, right? And you see this triangle. It's a pattern right here showing that the reversal is coming. Here's our first leg, second leg. We'll zoom in. So we had a long shift candle down, right? Shifting that zone down to retest this low. TDI hit below the market baseline and it's on its way back up now. So we'll go down to the 4-hour time frame. Here's our first leg. We're waiting for them to come back down and retest, giving us a second leg before going long. So we're going to stop here on the 4-hour time frame for now. I'll go ahead and put a rectangle here. That is our zone for the reversal. Moving on to New Zealand CAD. Essentially the same thing. This wasn't a steady trend. There was consolidation, right? Small pushes up till he finally induced traders go short, right? He did it here, did it here. He had some trapped and did it here. Once he got his numbers, he shifted up. All right, snatched the market from them, took their money. Now they're coming back down to retest this low. So basically a reset. TDI is at the market baseline now, right? And we got a star issued. So we'll go down to the 4-hour time frame. Again, here was that first leg. There's that second leg. And they have given us a long wick right here, right? Showing the reversal was coming, going long. They're at the 13 EMA, but they haven't closed above it, right? This body of any of these candles are not above this 13 EMA, which shows me or tells me that they're coming back down to retest this low. And they have also pinned it 1 and 2 and could potentially be a third time. Actually, this is the first time. Yep, 1, 2, 3. If they pin it again, that's a dead giveaway that they're going to come back down and retest this. But as of right now, we just have our first leg. So again, that is where we're looking for the reversal. Actually, let me drop this down some. There we go. So this is a range for the reversal that we'll be looking for. All right, moving on to CAD Yen. So we had a head and shoulders pattern forming. Shoulder, head, shoulder. So we thought the reversal was going to come over here, right where TDI hit the market baseline. They decided to blow past that and exceed that high. So on the weekly time frame, you see we have 1, 2, right? That's our M, because these candles right here, the body of these candles closed below this wick. So this is valid first leg, second leg, and they came up and exceeded it. You see TDI is at the high level. At the high level and approaching the top Bollinger Band. We'll see how they behave once they get up here. Moving on to the daytime frame. A little consolidation, right? Here's our peak. Nothing but sideways movement thus far, right above the, right in between the market baseline and the mid-level line. We'll go down to the 4-hour time frame. You see first leg right here. They haven't really closed below the 13 EMA, right? They've pinned it, right? Barely closed, but railroad track coming back up. So this is where we are going to be looking for a reversal. Anywhere in here in the orange. All right, and once they do that, we'll go down to the 1 hour time frame. All right, on UJ, we got first leg, second leg, which is giving us a head and shoulders, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. On this right shoulder, they've issued us a star, right? We got a long wick. TDI is right below the market baseline, which tells me they could continue pushing up a little bit more, which would essentially look like them coming up about this level, basically not exceeding this high right here, right? They could close anywhere in between here. So we'll go down to the 4 hour time frame. Here's our peak right here. We'll go ahead and do the ADR times 3 for this one. As you can see in the middle, you see that 213, right? ADR times 3 is 172, so they've exceeded the ADR times 3. So we're definitely looking for a reversal. You see off this peak right here, you see TDI has hit the top Bollinger Band, came down just below the market baseline, and is on its way back up to give us a second leg. So anywhere in here is where we'll be looking for the reversal. All right, and once that happens, we'll go down to the 1 hour time frame. I'll keep you updated on that stuff. All right, for EJ has continuously been climbing. It's been weeks now. Weeks. Actually, it might have even been months. Yeah, it's been months now since it's been climbing. So because of that, because we cannot really determine where the reversal is going to come on the day time frame, it's kind of clear on the week. We're going to go to the month for this one. You see they've issued us a star. Zoom out a little bit. TDI is outside of the Bollinger Band, so it could happen any day now to where they reverse. So we'll go back down to the weekly. That star has now turned into a moon, right, which is a bigger indicator. TDI has just popped out of the Bollinger Band. It's not as sharp as I would like, just like this one or this over here. It's kind of moving sideways, right? So we'll go down to the day time frame. So we know that on the weekly time frame it's outside of the Bollinger Band, and on the monthly time frame it's blown out of the Bollinger Band. So all we're waiting for is for TDI to come back up here towards this, to the top Bollinger Band, and that'll give us another indicator that a reversal is coming. So we'll drop down to the 4 hour time frame. We got a long candle right here, right? This is 1, 2, and then we have a second or third hit over here, which is essentially giving us another M. We're just waiting for price action to come back up here to retest this to give us a clearer setup before taking it short, right? You see TDI is already at the bottom Bollinger Band, so we know it's going to come up at least towards the market baseline before dropping. So I'll go ahead and move this box. There we go. Let me set the rest of these boxes if I haven't already. And by set, I mean the corners aren't highlighted to where you can adjust it, because if I don't do that, then they won't stay. All right, so we're good to keep going. All right, for NU, not really a fan of NU. There is a head and shoulders pattern going on, right? They're still at this reset zone right here, reset in this zone right here. But TDI is already at the right above the market baseline on its way back up. So only way that we will get into this, and I doubt it's going to happen, is if they come back up to retest this high here to give us a better setup. I'm not liking what I see so far, but I will mark it. They gotta come. I'm gonna put it up here. They gotta come here. They might do what's called an AFP, away from peak. So here's your peak. Come down 200 DMA. They're already at the 50. They could drop, right? Shift away from the peak formation, or come down to the 200, which would give us a W, come back up and retest this high, then drop. So I'll insert another. We'll make it a different color. Uh-oh. Let's go with pink. There it is. All right, and now go ahead and get rid of this one. So that is what I'm guessing that they're going to do. Come back down, retest this low, right, giving us a W at the 200, come back up and retest this high and then drop. Essentially hoping, but we won't enter unless they give us a clear setup. All right, moving on to NJ, New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. There is a huge pattern right here, huge triangle, letting us know that a reversal is coming. We got 1, 2, 3 hits to the high on the day time frame, which is rare. And on the week time frame, you see price action is currently on its way back up to the top Bollinger Band and the high level, which is what we like to see. It's not as sharp. You see, this is really rounded. There's not really a trend here as shown right here, right? They're basically consolidating, inducing traders to go long. So they're basically weighing who's getting it right and who's getting it wrong. Once they get their numbers, they're going to shift, just like I showed you in the pair earlier. But as of right now, price action is currently around the right above the 13 EMA. This third leg right here, they've issued us a star. TDI is right below the top Bollinger Band, kind of in a downward motion. You can see these bands are closing because there's not a true trend. They're getting narrower. We'll drop down to the 4-hour time frame. Again, that indicator now is a moon. See, TDI was outside of the Bollinger Band, hit the high level line in the top Bollinger Band, came down to the bottom, and they're currently painting a W right here at the 50 EMA. So I'm expecting them to come back up and retest this zone right here in the orange before dropping. I'll get rid of that green box. So that's where we're looking for the reversal at. All right. Moving on to AU. essentially the same thing. Head and shoulders all consolidating into one level right here. So we'll go to the week and see if we can get something out of that. We are going to leave this alone. A lot of consolidation. I'm not liking it. No real trend. And if TDI comes back up towards the top Bollinger Band, then we'll start paying attention to it again. But as of right now, it's not one of my favorites this week. And that is all I have as of right now. Pass it over to Nick so he can go over his pairs. You're good, bro.
All right. Okay, so starting off with GU, we talked about last night two possible scenarios. We talked about them continuing short to finish the ADR times 3, or because it was the beginning of the week, doing the stop hunt high against the real move. They did the latter option. They stop hunt high, real aggressive move to start the week off. So we're looking to see how they behave up here at this back at this original high. See if they decide to take it back short. On the 4-hour chart, you'll see that they can't come back up, touch the market baseline on their way back down. On the 1-hour chart, they popped outside of the Bollinger Band. Nice peak out, what we call a shark fin outside of the Bollinger Band. However, dropping down to the 15, right? We've got some pretty decent movement already during the Asian session, so we'll look to see what they paint coming out of the Asian session as usual, what the pattern is. Right now, it's looking like they get to continue long, just based off how they have come back into this range and corrected back in off this move. We'll have to wait and see. Right now, I'm not liking GU too much in terms of establishing a directional bias, so we might end up leaving it alone.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Not quite sure how I feel about it. So unless you get a really clear indicator one way or the other, we're probably not going to trade it. Moving into GJ. GJ I do like as a short. Much better pattern looking at the 1-hour chart and the 4-hour chart. Nice crisp looking M off the 4-hour. So we're really looking to take this short. Yesterday they came up, stop hunted high, gave us a third hit to the high on the 1-hour chart. So looking for them to come back up during the Asian session to retest the daily high, giving us an M formation to take that short. As you can see, TDI came out of the Bollinger Band, not at the high level, but a nice shark fin, and TDI came up above the market baseline and is now back under on the 4-hour chart. So some pretty good signals there for GJ. EG looking to take this one short as well, and an AFP kind of manner. So we had our peak formation up here, strong shift away, closing below, right? This is what I like to see to help confirm the AFP is closing below the consolidation area. Looks like they've already started to come up to complete level 1 through the Asian session. So in the 15, looking for them to come up towards the 800 to 200 DMA range and give us a M formation, looking to take that short. Last but not least, GN. Looking to take GN short right now. Got a nice M forming on the 1-hour chart. We'll 4-hour chart, TDI poked outside of the Bollinger Band. So we'd like to see it start closing below the red EMA. But a nice M on the 1-hour chart. So looking to possibly take that short tonight and get a pretty good trade going in for that one. Outside of the addition to GN, that's what I got for tonight, Javon. Sorry I was late.
It's all good. We all got lives. You had homework to do, and like you are just BSing. But if you have any questions, hit us up in the group chat. As of right now, the website is down. Looking back, there is not. So we pay about $300 a month for the website, right? And yes, we do get views on it. We get some subscriptions, but the views on the videos are not worth paying the $300. So we will start posting those videos for the webinars in the group chat until further notice. Just more cost efficient, and I think it'll get more people to tune in, because it's put right there in front of them. So we'll let y'all know once the website is back up. But as of right now, we're not taking any more clients. We're just going to focus on the small group that we have. Me and Nick, we have a lot going on, and we honestly don't want to give people a half-finished product, right? We jumped in this head first. It wasn't rushed at all in any sense, but it's not ready to publish. we had a high expectations of having more time on our hands to run this, but we're taking a step back a little bit, and we're going to still keep it rolling, but just not. It's looking at the cost efficiency. So again, we will let y'all know as soon as it's back up, but the videos will be posted in the group. If you have any questions, hit us up in the group chat or hit us in a direct message. We're available 24/7. Other than that, we'll see y'all tonight on the market, and then back on here for your next daily market analysis, 8:30 Central Standard Time. Y'all have a good night.